Before we get into today's topic, I want to do an example for you. Let's look at, let's see. What if I multiplied x plus 2 times x minus 2? What would happen there? Well, we're distributing this x plus 2 to this x minus 2. So as usual, x times x, and then we have 2 times x, so x squared plus 2x. And then we have x times negative 2 and 2 times negative 2, so that's minus 2x minus 4. Something interesting happens here, right? Where I have positive 2, maybe we could do this, positive 2x and negative 2x. Well, 2x minus 2x is 0, so all that leaves me with is x squared minus 4. And then that's what happens when you multiply x plus 2 times x minus 2. So then, when we're thinking about factoring, we call these perfect, we call this the difference of squares, right? When I talk about factoring the difference of two squares, well, let's look at something else. Maybe like another common one, x squared minus 16. You can think about this as if you were factoring a normal trinomial, a normal expression, right? Here, the only difference is you don't have a middle term, right? So this is almost like the same as if you said x squared plus 0x minus 16, right? We're looking for two numbers that multiply to 16 and really multiply to negative 16 and add to 0. So if they multiply to negative 16 and add to 0, well, what two numbers fit that bill? Multiplying to 16 is 8 and 2 and 16 and 1 and 4 and 4. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 plus or 4 minus 4, 4 plus negative 4 is 0. So then this would factor into x minus 4 and x plus 4. Simple way to do this is if you just take the square root of 16, that's 4, and then you just have plus 4 and minus 4, right? So that's the pattern. Let's do one more example where we might factor the difference of two squares. What if I did this? 25x squared minus 81. Okay? 25x squared minus 81. Well, now I have two sets, right? This is almost like if I were to do big X, right? I would have two numbers, and this is where we get crazy, right? It would have to be 25 times 81 on top and 0 on bottom, and that's a lot to figure out. But I can just think, I know that I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to 81, or what squares to equal 81 and what squares to equal 25. Well, the square root of 25 is 5, and the square root of 81 is 9. So instead of trying to do all of this big X stuff, which we could do, just be a lot, I know that this is 5x times 5x, right? Because 5x times 5x is 25, x squared, okay? And then this 81, well, it has to be positive 9 and negative 9. And if you actually do, and that's your answer, kind of crazy. If you actually do FOIL that out, or multiply that out, rather, 5x plus 9 times 5x minus 9. If we multiply this out, 5x times 5x is 25x squared. 5x times negative 9 is negative 45x. 9 times 5x is plus 45x. And 9 times negative 9 is minus 81. These in the middle cancel out, and I'm left with 25x squared minus 81. And that's what we started with, so we feel pretty good about how we factored that out. So it's kind of quick, but that's how you factor the difference of two squares. See you next time.